Whether you know these guys on screen, on stage, or voicing characters together in Big Mouth, they are starring together in I Don't Understand You, Nick Kroll, Andrew Rannells. So, Nick, tell us what this movie's all about.
This movie is all about Indy winning against the Knicks and me just being like genuinely so mad. Like it's so funny coming on with you guys. I'm sure you love me and you want to talk about this film. You love film. There's an Oscar.
I'm so sorry. I'm a huge Pacers fan.
Yeah, so I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. You're going to the finals after losing. Congrats. Haha, very funny.
We've never won it before. Okay. I know you guys had the longer drought to the finals, but we've never won it. So hopefully this is our year.
Yeah, good luck. You'll do so well against OKC. Good luck.
Right.
Have fun. Yeah.
Are you guys talking about sports?
Right. Just two guys talking about sports here, but I want to talk
anyway,
about this
sorry.
movie.
What was your question now?
Yeah.
No, he's vibrating. There's a lot of hostility.
Yeah. So Andrew, you tell us what this movie is all about.
Yeah.
Me?
It's about
It's about a couple who doesn't watch basketball. It's about a couple who is sort of starting their adoption journey. They find out while they're on vacation in Rome, they have matched with a birth mother, and they are going to adopt.
Played by Amanda Seyfried.
Amanda Seyfried. What a gem.
Yeah.
And we are going to.
But not Amanda Seyfried, the actress.
No, we don't take her baby.
We're not trying to take her baby. She was not on, but she's playing a character.
She's playing a character. And I guess we accidentally start murdering people.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Which sometimes happens on vacation. I mean, I don't know if you've watched the Dateline recently, but it happens a lot.
And I hope there's no Dateline when I'm in Indianapolis, because I don't want to absolutely.
Oh my God, he's so mad.
He is not having it, but that's okay. This movie is so much fun still. Nick, what was it like building this relationship? Obviously, you guys have a long history together, working together. It's so much fun to see you guys as a couple in this movie.
Thank you. I'm glad someone's finally saying it.
Yeah.
Because
we're a good couple.
We are a good couple, and everyone, my wife and his boyfriend understand that's how this happens.
This is what is going to happen now. We've let Mulaney and Gad know. That's done.
It's done.
We're done with those guys. It's just the two of us.
So, and I thank you. Thank you for fixing this.
You're welcome.
This is, and that you don't get that unless you're having physical sex all the time with each other.
Off screen,
that's how committed we were with the characters, and that's what we told our spouses, our partners. But I honestly, working with Andrew is like truly the most joyful, easy kind of experience in the best way.
You were very, very patient with me. I was, I'm much like my character in the film. I'm sort of a nervous traveler and get a little, it's easy for me to sort of like stress out. And Nick was like, just such
I would just scream at him. I go, get your shit together. Yeah. Get your shit together,
he would
man.
Sometimes just shake me.
Yeah, we're not in Indianapolis with some terrible basketball team. We're in Rome, Italy.
I love it so much. It's horror, it's comedy, it's Pacers basketball, but I'm going to tell people, go see I Don't Understand You. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Co-directors, co-writers, partners, I'm so excited to talk to them. David Joseph Craig, Brian Crano, they're from the new movie, I Don't Understand You, and this is so much fun. David, I'm going to start with you. Tell us about casting these leading men like Nick Kroll, Andrew Rannells for your guys' movie.
Yeah, no, it was idyllic, honestly. Like we couldn't have gotten a better pair to work with each other. The great thing is they're both really good friends and in love with each other as human beings. So it really came off the screen that way. And shooting a movie where 98% of the movie, it's two of them the entire time, you could have run into a nightmare. And luckily it was like smooth sailing. They were fantastic.
Are so fun to see on screen. And Brian, I mean, what is it like co-directing, co-writing this movie with your partner? It's so great to see this chemistry between you guys. He's like, yeah, don't listen.
No, it's very fun to do because we have all of this history and, we wrote it during the pandemic. So we were sort of stuck in our house, bored, so it just felt like a fun kind of divergent thing to do. And then when it started, the sort of snowball started happening, we started making the movie. It was like, oh, I guess we're doing this now. And it worked out great. Yeah.
My favorite thing about this movie, though, is that it's not a coming out story. These guys are very comfortable, very self-assured of where they're at, obviously trying to start a family. What about this was that kind of your intention to make this kind of movie like that?
Yeah, we didn't, we didn't want to make an, specifically LGBT genre film. We wanted to make a movie that was universally welcomed and that, that see different layers to a queer couple that isn't about their queerness necessarily. And almost that's in their head versus it being on screen was a really important thing for us to make.
Yeah, it's nice to do a movie where, like, people would read the script and be like, oh, this could be a man and a woman, it could be two women, it could be, and that was sort of the point, right? Is like, yeah, everybody wants a family.
You're so right about that. And it doesn't really fit into any genre. It's comedy, it's horror, it's all these things meshed into one, but it's so much fun. Brian, what do you hope audiences take away after seeing this movie on the big screen?
I hope they just argue a lot, about whether or not the end of the film, these guys should get away with what they do, or, I just hope that they're surprised a little bit.
I think my favorite thing about seeing people exit a movie is when they talk to each other about it versus just walking out and going down an escalator. And so I hope it just drums up conversations about relationships and
family
murder.
And it's so much fun. Make sure you see I Don't Understand You in theaters June 6th. Thank you both so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Trevor.
you, Trevor.
Thank you.
It was fun.
You know him from great shows like The Gilded Age, The Plot Against America, but Morgan Spector is now in this super fun movie called I Don't Understand You. So tell us more about your character in this movie.
I play a character named Massimo. I'm a sort of like, it was described to me as like an Italian redneck kind of. I have an amazing truck with flames on it and stuff like that. I think there's a little and a truly resplendent mullet. But yeah, Massimo is the son of the proprietor of this restaurant that our two heroes, Nick and Andrew, come to patronize, and they do a little accidental harm to my mother.
Your character, obviously very different from The Gilded Age, very different physically as well. Not that big, great beard that you have in that show. What was it kind of like? I mean, you obviously had to shave for this role and then growing that back. What was that whole process like?
It's as with any hair growing process, it just requires a certain amount of patience. I will say that having that mustache for an entire month provided my daughter no end of laughs. She thought that was just ridiculous. It was great. Yeah.
It's so much fun. And obviously co-starring with Nick Kroll, Andrew Rannells. What was it like building that relationship with them? Obviously not on the best of terms, but you guys have looked like you have so much fun on screen.
We did have a lot of fun. And I mean, they are a couple of guys that it's really easy to have fun with. They are both just like lovely people off screen and also incredibly funny and creative and talented. I don't know. I guess I feel like, on The Gilded Age, I am around a lot of, Tony nominated musical theater people who have these abilities that I just sort of am in awe of in terms of their capacity to sing. And in some ways being around Andrew, I mean, Andrew is also a music performer, but being around Nick and Andrew, who are just like prodigiously gifted comedians, it was really fun and really like to get to play in their world a little bit. It was really cool.
So much fun. And obviously this comes out during Pride Month. Thank you for being in a movie like this and representing in that way. What do you hope audiences take away from seeing a movie like this on the big screen?
One thing that I think is really wonderful about this film is that this film sort of makes an assertion that a story about a gay married couple adopting can be so normal that we can mess with it. Like that story has conventions already that we can play with. And I think that's what's so sophisticated about this film. And also, I think it really, because I think there's a sense that, I mean, like, it's not, gay people, queer people, trans people are embattled in the world. But in another way, it's also really normal. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what this film insists on is that, like, yeah, the whole being gay thing is normal. That's the normal part. Now we're gonna take that and put it and take that on a journey. I think I love that. I think it's really smart.
You said that so well. Thank you so much for this again. And again, I Don't Understand You in theaters June 6th. Thank you so much, Morgan.
Thank you, Trevor. Nice talking.